Imagine meeting someone who's magnetic. They're charming, funny, sharp. You feel like you've known them for years. But slowly, things start to unravel. They lie easily. They hurt people without guilt. They manipulate like it's second nature. You question your own sanity. What you're seeing could be a glimpse into antisocial personality disorder, and it's more common and more dangerous than you think. So what is antisocial personality disorder? Antisocial personality disorder is not just being a jerk or breaking the rules. It's a serious mental health condition where a person consistently ignores the rights and feelings of others, lies, cheats, manipulates, and exploits without remorse, and disregards laws, social norms, and basic morality. It often starts in childhood with signs of conduct disorder, bullying, stealing, cruelty to animals, and matures into something far more destructive in adulthood. People with this disorder often appear confident, persuasive, even successful. But underneath that charm is a complete lack of empathy. Let's discuss this using the story of Michael. Michael was the fun, enthusiastic, and life of the party. A smooth talker, always had a wild story to tell. Everyone loved being around him, until they didn't. He borrowed money he never paid back. He lied about his job, his relationships, even his past. When caught, he never apologized. He just laughed it off. Michael didn't feel guilt. He didn't feel shame. To him, other people's feelings were just obstacles to get around. Michael had every hallmark of antisocial personality disorder and left a trail of broken trust wherever he went. How antisocial personality disorder shows up. Not everyone with antisocial personality disorder is a criminal mastermind. In fact, many never get arrested. 2. Common traits. Instead, they show up as chronic lying, aggressive behavior, reckless disregard for safety, theirs and others' financial irresponsibility, emotional manipulation, blaming others for their problems, and a lack of deep emotional connections. They might climb corporate ladders, run businesses, even lead communities, all while quietly exploiting everyone around them. So what is the root cause? How does it start? Antisocial personality disorder doesn't just appear overnight. Risk factors include childhood abuse or neglect, a history of unstable or violent homes, genetics, a family history of personality disorders and brain differences that affect impulse control and emotional regulation. Children who show early signs of conduct disorder, repeated lying, cruelty, stealing, skipping school, are at the highest risk if no intervention happens. It's a deadly cocktail of environment, genetics, and trauma. And without help, it only gets worse. How can antisocial personality disorder impact others? The scariest part? People with antisocial personality disorder don't suffer the way their victims do. It's the families, the partners, the co-workers who are left confused, betrayed, manipulated, traumatized. You try to reason with them. You try to love them harder. You give more chances than you should. But change rarely comes, because genuine remorse, guilt, and empathy are foreign languages to them. Is there any treatment for antisocial personality disorder? Treating antisocial personality disorder is extremely difficult. Why? Because to seek help, a person has to recognize they have a problem. And most people with this disorder don't believe they're the problem. When treatment happens, it usually involves long-term psychotherapy focused on behavior and consequences, anger management strategies, and sometimes medications for aggression, depression, or anxiety symptoms. But healing is slow and rare unless the individual is highly motivated to change. Early intervention in childhood is the most effective way to alter the course. Protecting yourself, setting boundaries. If you suspect someone in your life has antisocial personality disorder, the best advice is simple. Protect yourself. Set clear, firm boundaries. Don't get sucked into their charm or pity plays. Keep your expectations realistic. They may never change. Prioritize your emotional, physical, and financial safety. Remember, it's not your job to fix someone who doesn't see themselves as broken. Your job is to protect your peace. Antisocial personality disorder hides behind charisma, intelligence, and boldness. But if you know what to look for, you can spot it. Trust your gut. If something feels off, if their actions don't match their words, pay attention. Compassion is beautiful. But compassion without boundaries? It's a playground for people who don't play fair. Learn the signs, protect your heart. You deserve relationships built on trust, empathy, and respect, not manipulation and harm. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more mental health education videos.